Hi there, Virgo, and welcome back to Star-Lordess Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of November 24th through to the 30th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. First up, we have the Five of Wands reversed, followed then by the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Next, we have the Ace of Swords in the upright, followed then by the Knight of Swords upright, and lastly, we have the Six of Cups in the upright position. Your overall energy is the Five of Wands reversed. If this is concerning drama, then I'm glad to see this card coming up in the reverse, because in the upright position this can point to, I call it full moon madness. A lot of the he said she said nonsense breaking out could be happening in the workplace, could be happening in your neighborhood, in your family, your friend circle, wherever it is, and then they always try and drag you into it, and then when the full moon passes, nobody cares. The energy just diffuses. So I always say, don't bother, don't get involved, just take your leave and stay out of it, because it's a waste of time and energy. But sometimes the Five of Wands in the upright can point to stiff competition. So perhaps some of you have been competing for something. Now, it does make sense. Some people compete for a living. Others are competing for whatever reason. People will compete for, romantically. People will compete with others for, jobs, career, all kinds of things. So if it's representing competition, it's reversed. This means that the competition is over. Points back to the Four of Wands in the upright, which is an interesting way to get to the Four of Wands, because it does represent we have arrived, we have put a completion here. But sometimes, see, the Five of Wands reversed can represent that, say there's first, second, and third place. Maybe we're coming in second place or third place, but there is something to be gained from this competition. So it's a good thing we entered into it. Whether we're winning or not, it's still going to bring some kind of solid achievements, under our belt. So it's still positive. If it's concerning drama, this could represent the drama is coming to an end, which is few. And right at the beginning of the week, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Virgo, hard at work. Not surprised to see this card here. This is where we're trying to finish up some work. Oftentimes you will see this towards the end of the year, because people are trying to, finish up with year-end things. If you've fallen behind in any type of work, it's like, you got to, step it up before the year ends. It could just be that there's a big workload for some of you that you're trying to keep on top of so you can have an easier rest of the week. But either way, you are working towards something solid. And this is typical of Virgo as well as Capricorn. You're usually nose to the grindstone type of people, where you put in the work and you reap the benefits of said work. Next card you have is the Ace of Swords in the upright position. Good card to have, especially if this was concerning any type of drama, because this is clarity, right? Clear mind. Ace is ushering something new, so it could be a brand new idea that comes to you out of the anti-cosmos. Maybe how to resolve a conflict, or it could be how to do anything, fill in the blank, work more efficiently, have more time for yourself, whatever it is. Could be a brilliant new idea, but it can also represent, this is the sword of truth, and it's the sword of clarity, and it's the sword of victory. So it could be becoming victorious in your communications. It can be really having a clear mind and finally understanding, maybe for some of you, understanding what was behind this drama. And you're like, oh, now I understand exactly. Maybe that's why it's diffused. At least for you it is. It's not showing that the whole thing is diffused for everyone else. But your part in it, it looks like, you pulled out because your mind is super clear. Now, moving on towards the weekend, we see the Knight of Swords here in the upright position. Oh boy, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Somebody could be rushing into your life. This could be somebody new, somebody very talkative. Sometimes the Knight of Swords can represent a little bit of aggression for some of you, but the sword people can also represent people in the military, surgeons, police officers, people in the legal field, arbitrators, that kind of stuff. So for some of you, towards the end of the week, this is what's going on. You are getting important information. Knight of Swords, Knights always bring in some kind of invitation or offer. So it could be an invitation or offer, but usually is a verbal one or a written one. So important information could be landing right before the week's end. And the next card you have is the Six of Cups in the upright position, which is blast from the past card. This is sometimes representing the one that got away. This could be soulmate energy. It can also represent meeting somebody new who feels like someone from the past. So there could be that, but I feel like this Knight of Swords for some of you is connected somehow to your past. Maybe you're getting an invitation from this person to attend something. It could be a school reunion. It can be a family reunion. It could be a reunion of old friends. Something like that is going on. So it's like you're getting the invitation to revisit the past in some way. Interesting, right? Or it could be that at this event, you, like I said, you meet somebody new who feels like someone from the past. It could be a soulmate is there, maybe someone that you were involved with many years ago, or you could just simply be hearing from people from your past on the weekend. Now, the next card is for career, or not career, it's love and romance, first of all, for Virgo. What do we have? Sagittarius, growth, number 33. It says success after a setback. So it could be Sagittarius is the love interest for some of you. It could be a Saggy introduces you to a new love, or it could be something cool happens in your love life when the moon is in Sag, or any time during the week because the sun is in Sagittarius this whole week. And the second card is for career and finance. What do we have for Virgo? We have Moon in Virgo, number 18, contentment. The chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. So it could be another Virgo is involved somehow in your financial world, your career. Could be another Virgo is a new boss or a business partner or something like that. But that's what I have for you, my dear Virgos. I want to thank you very much for joining me. I really hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, hype, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.